Morning everyone, this is my review of the Hilton in Dalaman Resort and Spa, soon to be I think Resort Golf and Spa, because there's a completion of a very nice golf course here in July, I've heard. But this is just a quick review. I'll try and keep it under 15 minutes. A family of four going out of inside turn time. So we're taking our kids out of school. So we've gone from the 9th to the 17th of May for 8 nights. Yeah, it's a very nice place. So just a quick review. So the place is absolutely vast. The grounds are massive. They are very well kept by all of the gardeners, and should I even say possibly greenkeepers more than anything. But it's yeah, very, very nice. There'll be things that I can and can't review because we haven't done everything. So I'll skip those bits now that I can't review, so you know. So I can't review any a la carte restaurants, as me and the wife and the 2 children didn't do any. One, because it's just a lot easier on ourselves taking one of our children out for a meal, because if they're not going to do it in England, they're definitely not going to sit around a really nice table and a la carte and let us eat in peace. So we just decided against that. But I'm sure you can read 100 other reviews from people that have been to the a la carte restaurants or YouTube, and then you can pick up your own opinion on them, but I won't be reviewing those. So yeah, as I said, this place is absolutely vast. It even has its own bus network that goes around the place with bus stops to pick you up if you've just had a little bit too much of the all-inclusive food at lunchtime and you can't walk down to the beach anymore and you need someone to pick you up and take you down there. First stop I will quickly go over very quickly. I want to keep this under 15 minutes. Little mini golf there. You pick up the golf balls and golf clubs. There's a little like concierge sports locker with a lady inside it, so you ask to go and play, and then she hands over the stuff with you and you just hand it back at the end. This is a little games area, so everybody family favourites. You got a bit of foosball, chess, some old school games, should we say, for the possibly the boomer generation along here, to keep them entertained after they've had a few brandies. And then another family favourite is the table tennis, and one of those games where you throw a beanbag through a hole. There are many different like bars and snack bars, restaurants scattered around the complex, should we say, or the facility of the Hilton in Dalaman. So the first place you come to, I've come this way around. I've come clockwise round the site. So we've got is Breeze Bar. So at night, every other night, should we say, there is a mini kind of amphitheatre down there that has, I don't know, there's like a rock band on, or dance music, or a DJ. They have like a featured nights as well, comedy, and get people up there and have a laugh with them, so it's great. Then this is one of the restaurants you can eat in, all completely undercover, so if it does rain, which I hope it doesn't on your holiday, you won't get wet while digging into your lamb kofta, should we say, or what the kids will probably eat is pizzas or chicken nuggets and chips, which mine has lived off, one of them anyway. Just basically bought them on holiday, an expensive one, just to try chicken nuggets in another country. So yes, this is one of the first places. Like I say, I'll try and keep this under 15 minutes, but just give you like a little review. Really nice food, set menus, so it's the same every day that you go here. So yeah, very, very nice indeed. There isn't much, if you are got dietary requirements, especially if you're a celiac, there is probably only salads for you here. Quite a lot of the places it's just salads if you are gluten free, but a couple of the other restaurants that we were going to see, there are stuff like sea bream, and chips are always gluten free as well, so very nice. I'll just quickly take you down here. So if you are an avid runner in the morning, or want to get up before it starts to get 50 degrees when you probably be coming in the summer, there is it's a 2k run that goes around the complex. That's how big it is, the outskirts. So you can start here and then just follow the signs that pop up every 100 meters, and yeah, you can go for a nice 2k run, which seen a gentleman already come past me this morning, and it is, I think, 5:45, so people do get up early to go for a run before it starts to get incredibly hot. Well guys, second stop place is a gazebo land. Now, I said I wouldn't review places that I haven't been to, which I haven't been to this, but I just thought I'd give you a little bit of an insight. So here you've got some gazebos. It's called Gazebo Land, as you saw. They do different types of gazebos. So they do like a grand and a something else like queen or king or something. It's massive. So they either hold 4 people, they hold 6 people with their straw hats on. So just a quick insight. So if you were to rent one of these for the day, you can't rent them by the hour. If you wanted to rent one for the day, just for the box standard one, family of 4, is €175 for the day, which is a lot. Now, if you want one with a hot tub, I don't know why, when it's 35 degrees outside, you're looking at €270 a day for one of them. You'd have to be absolutely bonkers to spend that much money on a bit of wood with a straw hat just to sit in that all day, when you can just do it at the beach or at the beach bar, which will be our next stop, unless you've got more money than sense, or if you are a proper Instagrammer and you need new contents for all of your followers to say, I've just spent 270 quid on a bit of wood and a straw hat. Right guys, like I was saying, this place is absolutely vast. You've got another place there that you can have a snack bar basically, or a drink, or stay out the sun when it gets too hot. We have lunch here most days. Really nice menu, from everything from chicken burgers to beef burgers, spaghetti bolognese, salads, pizzas, the lot. We love it here, the kids love it, obviously, and you get all your branded drinks if needed as well, so you can sit here and have a cold one while you eat your lunch. Just another little chill out area here. So yeah, very nice. Over here, this opens at midday, so it's a crepe, pancake, jacket potato place. So if you fancy something a little bit sweet, or the kids want a pancake just to tie them over, so you go out for dinner. Also a little ice cream place as well. Opens at 12 till 6. Very, very nice. Kids always get pancakes and stuff from there in between after they've had lunch and dinner, so very nice. Hello. Good morning, how are you, sir? Good morning. So this is the beach bar. So we come here every single night around 5 o'clock. So between 5 and 6:30 every evening, they have a DJ up there that plays Ibiza classics, basically, for an hour and a half. Chill out here, kids run around with all the other little children that are out here playing in the sand. You know, they leave us alone. We get almost an hour and a half's peace, so we can have a couple of drinks, be a little bit more sociable. So yeah, no, very, very nice. Lots of nice relaxing areas. As you can see, there are more deck chairs here than there will possibly ever be people staying here at once. They all look new to this season. Someone may tell me I'm wrong when I post this, that these have been here for years, but they look absolutely brand spanking new, the deck chairs. Won't walk all the way up, but up there is a jetty. I think that's been rebuilt for this year, or been upgraded. Very, very nice, and if you really want to, you can carry on walking and jump into the sea. A little jumping area as well, so very nice. Obviously it's sun's not up yet, so you can't really see, but views are spectacular. And then obviously the sea colours later on are absolutely lovely as well when the sun's up properly. Few people out fishing at the moment, just so you know as well. Between I think it's July and October, someone will probably tell me that I'm wrong as well. that they do have turtles that nest here, probably from experienced people that have been to this hotel a lot more times than myself, because this is my first. So yeah, I think you do get the turtles that nest just up there, big conservation area. So I'm sure if people do like that sort of David Attenborough thing, which I do myself, and seeing turtles lay eggs at night, I'm sure it will be an absolutely amazing sight. Well guys, we continue the tour. So there are, should we say, lots of maps around the place, with a key, obviously, of everything, of where everything is as well. This is a 9:30 every morning. You can go and turn up here and hire a bike, and you get a little bike tour around the place. Beach volleyball, I've not seen anyone play it yet. I know it is an activity that they do put on the list, but myself, I don't think there's been enough people here since we're the first week in May, second week in May. I don't think they've put it on. It's been the same with the football as well, which has kind of annoyed my son a little bit. No one has really wanted to play football, which is meant to be at 4:30 every day. We go up there, there's just not enough people, so they haven't been putting it on. Don't know if this is new to this year or possibly last year. Someone will obviously correct me if it's not. So got two really nice paddle tennis courts, I think they're called. I don't play it myself, but me and my son go in here and we play football tennis, so kicking the ball over the net at each other, which is good fun. So I think he manages to last about half hour before he's either too hot, too bored, or I'm winning too much and he doesn't want to play anymore. So yeah, very good. I'll just quickly walk through these. So at the back here you've got a basketball court as well, and then next to the basketball court, I'll be very quick, over there in the next one, every day at 2:45 they do rifle shooting, air rifles. I think they're 177s or .22s. Any of you are avid shooters, come along. It's very nice, good fun, 12-meter range, and it's really good. But obviously the family favourite fun, should we say, right here is where our kids spend most of the day, is at the aqua park. Just to let you know, I don't know if it changes for the summer, but the water in the small little pool that they have around here, the thing is like bath water. I'm not going to lie, it feels like someone's filled up a bath. It's absolutely lovely, not too hot, but when you get in, you don't get that kind of, you know, when you normally step into a pool abroad first time. But it's very warm. I'm not going to complain about that. You can sit in it for hours and not even get a chill without even moving. So yeah, aqua park is great. Obviously it's been very quiet, so it's been very quiet here. So the kids are just up and down as much as possible. Got loads of these places around here, drink stations, and obviously you get free towels while you're on site as well. So yeah, you have a towel station here, but obviously there's not a lot in here at the moment, so that's normally completely piled up with towels. So yeah, you can just get a fresh one every single time you feel like you need one. Over here, just a quick one, we didn't do it, it's another event for the children. So it's like t-shirt painting. They go in there, they paint a t-shirt, and it costs between 20 and 40 quid to paint the t-shirt. So if you've got 3 children that want a £40 t-shirt, it's going to cost you 120 quid almost just to paint a t-shirt they want to come back in. I'll quickly go over here as well. So this is the main event area, should we say, for the evening's entertainments. Normally kicks off around 9:30 after the children's disco has finished. So this is the amphitheatre. They had a really good show on here the other night, so I think it's every other night they have a show on here as well. So it swaps between here and the Breeze Bar amphitheatre. This one's a lot bigger. I think it must hold easily 2,000 people. Really nice. Show lasts about an hour, goes on from 9:30 till 10:30. So yeah, lovely. Well guys, I'm going to run over my 15 minutes, so apologies, I'll try and make it only a couple. So this is the kids club. This is where our children go for a few hours each day. Gives us a break and they enjoy going there. My daughter absolutely loves kids clubs. We never force her. She basically wants to go there, and I think she wants to be a kids club manager when she's older, so she actually loves there. Loads of activities for them every single day, and for the boys as well. My son goes there because they've got a PlayStation and an Xbox. Absolutely massive, loads of stuff to do, all completely undercover, so you don't have to worry about them being burnt if you do leave them here, if you do forget to put sun cream on them. One of the pools for this section of the hotel's bedrooms is huge, goes all the way around. You can't see it forever, but it goes around here and goes all the way up. Massive. I think I've seen about 3 people in there since I've been here. That's how quiet it is at the moment. So yeah, little kids play area here, probably for 3 and under, should we say. So yeah, like we haven't used it. Oh, one that I haven't reviewed is there's also a kids aqua park with slides. We haven't been in there, so I can't really review it, but from what I've seen of it, looks absolutely lovely. Small little slides. If your kids like just going up and down slides but don't give you a break, that's for you. Probably ages from 4 and down, 5 and down for that one. And here's like probably 3 and below as well, 2 and below little kids park also, for when they've probably just started walking, or you just want a break and they just run around in this little place all day. So lovely, very, very nice. Right, I'm 1 minute and 8 seconds over, but obviously everyone comes here to take pictures of the, should we say, the piece of the resistance, which is the pool, which is you've probably seen from other pictures on their website. Yes, the pool is as big as it looks on their website. It is absolutely massive. There are more deck chairs than could fill a Chinese army. So you don't have to probably worrying about getting up at 6 a.m. like I've done, but I'm an early riser anyway, just to come out and throw a towel down. You won't have that problem because there are so many. It's unbelievable. So don't worry about if you don't get up and you're not down here by 6 and you're not going to get your favourite spot. There is plenty to choose from. Every area is really, really nice. Don't worry about it. And please don't be an arsehole more than anything by throwing the towel out at 6 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, absolutely huge. So in the centre there, underneath this, that large kind of like square, is a cold running jacuzzi, which is very, very nice. And over here as well, past this section, is the adults only. So once you go over that bridge, it's adults only. So just for people who come on holiday in the summer and didn't bring their kids, but still want a bit of peace. But I don't know if you didn't have kids while you'd come in term time. I mean, school holidays, apologies. You'd have to be bonkers. So yeah, this is the adult pool. They've got a really nice chill out area over there as well. There's a little dance stage. I've not seen that open or used in the evening or anything, but I'm sure they probably might do like water aerobics or something, and the staff stand up there and jump around, and people in the water here get to it. Nice little snack bar here as well. So this is called the Citrus Bar. Really, really nice. We come here for drinks. They also do bingo here and a couple of other games. So really, really nice. Just one thing as well, when you do order drinks, because it's not actually, there's no menu for it, and you've not been here before, ask for some crisps and nuts. So you order a drink and then just say, can I have some crisps and nuts? And then they fill up a cup with crisps and they fill up a pot with nuts for you. And it's a variety of nuts, and the crisps are just like plain crisps. But if you needed a little snack while having something to drink in the midday sun, yeah, all good. Right guys, as I said, there's not a lot I can much more review. My personal preference, place is absolutely lovely. Would I recommend it? Yes. Would I come back? Yes, I would as well. There's lots of, just like other places here about the spas, you know, obviously you've got the photo people that run around if you want to spend 5 million quid on a photo shoot. Obviously they do dive in, they've got parascending, water sports, etc. I can't review any of them. I didn't do any of them. We just come in for a nice little relaxing break. There's so much to see and do and walk around. I'm not even going to go over to the really posh part where you can have a lake view house while you're here. I think it costs an extra 300 quid a day if you wanted to upgrade to one of them. We did walk over there one day just to see them. They do look absolutely lovely, but I'm not going to spend that amount of money on them. Like I said, I can't also review the a la cartes. Excuse me, I'm just finishing my coffee. Can't review the a la cartes because we didn't go to any, but I've heard from people that they are absolutely amazing. In the evening over here, beyond this frog ornament on the lower floor with behind the brown doors, that's called the F Lounge. So in the evening, that's where a lot of the adults go and have a drink. They normally play. That's where they also play like all the sports as well. So Sky Sports football, etc., etc. So Premier League, golf. They have a timetable for it as well. I'm not going to go inside and start talking to myself with people up there regarding what the reception looks like. I'll leave that to the imagination. But it's a very nice reception. Everyone's really helpful. Staff are great. I have heard, I haven't done it myself, but I did see a guy that I did hang around with for a couple of days in the evening. If you do tip the staff, they do look after you, put it that way. I don't know how much he tipped him or how much he meant to, but he gave them a little bit of a tip. Basically, you got waited on. You didn't have to wait for a drink. You put you know, raise your eyebrows at them. They come over straight away. So get your drinks. You didn't have to queue. You don't have to get off your seat. But that's just one recommendation I've heard if you wanted to. But since it's been so quiet here, we haven't had to queue whatsoever. But yeah, the grounds are lovely, rooms are lovely, they clean them immaculately every single day. All the bedding's changed and redone. And since we had children, they'd also do some funky patterns with the towels when we come back to the room later on. So absolutely lovely. But would I rent excuse me, Hilton Dalaman? Yeah, I'll probably give it a 9.5 out of 10 from obviously the activities, the grounds, the food. I know I haven't touched too much on the food, but I'm not really a food reviewer. The main all-inclusive restaurant, they have different kind of like foods each night. So last night was fish night, the night before that might be something else like Italian night, an Indian night, etc., etc. So yeah, it's can't fault the food. Haven't really had to queue for it, you know, like when people wait in the queue to pick up their lamb kofta or pita bread, etc., etc. But really nice. Would highly recommend, and hope you all enjoy this little blog. Any reviews? This is my first one, so please be gentle. Sorry I've gone over the 15 minutes by 8 minutes, but thank you very much, and if you are coming here, it won't disappoint. Signing off. Thank you.